What we're going to do now is take you through the new section, Hire Equipment. So to start with, what we need to do is go to the preferences, and let's quickly show you a few items. Calendar and work diary. The working days is Sunday to Saturday, and as you can see, the selected item Monday to Friday have been selected. Alright, and that's important. If you work Saturday and Sunday, you should actually indicate on that working days that you do work those days. Alright, and now let's go to the actual products. Quickly show you this. Now I'm going to be working with a 2.7 3-meter tower. As you can see, everything's the same on. If you've been following the videos I've been creating for this program, you'll notice that the only difference there is the actual Hire Equipment, product usage Hire Equipment, and also the button next to the actual margin. So you can actually now change the margin to 5%. So you had everything as normal, and you can change the margin to 5% or whatever it is, and just use the button next to the margin, reset default margin back to 45%. Alright. So the only important thing there is the actual Hire Equipment product usage, because that actually gets everything working behind the scenes. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to go to main estimates. Alright, I've already added some items into actual products for the Hire Equipment, as you can see, as you saw before. So we're now going to select our tower. Let's have a 2.7 meter tower. Alright, single width. Alright, and we want 2 of those because we're going to need 2 of those over the course of the actual job, because we know we're going to need first fix and second fix, but they're going to be separated. So we're going to have 2 of those. Alright, I'm not going to select anything else here. Alright, because I want to show you some other things about this. So let's just close that and go into actual work orders now. Alright, as you can see, the work order's got a new tab called Hire Equipment, and our item we selected in the actual estimate is there, and number estimated is 2, which is what we added. If you create additional estimates for this work order, then that obviously estimated number will go up depending on if you select more Hire Equipment to go onto the hires. So whatever you actually add to the actual estimate will be reflected in here, regardless whether it's an additional estimate or a main estimate. Alright, so let's start using our 2 items. So down the list here, this list is designed to actually be used as you're working with the work order, alright, on the job. Alright, so you know that when you start a job, you need to actually get the tower there. As you can see here on the end of the list, if you look at the list I'm going up and down at the moment, you'll see there's an estimated no, yes, no. Now as we know, it makes it easier if you actually see the list, which ones have been estimated in that particular estimate. So you can just select the one that says yes, because you know it's been selected, and you want 2 of those. But you want 2 actual. No, you want 1 of those. Yeah, no, 1. But you want it for 1 week. So we're going to go 15th to 5 days. All right, Monday to Friday, because we work Monday to Fridays. You can add some office notes, which will be used again after I create the estimate purchase order, but I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, I'll quickly go through this. Select another 1 and 1. Now the second one we want at the end of the job, so we're going to say the job lasts for 2 weeks or whatever. Alright, just assuming, just for fun. So I like doing things for fun. Alright, that's 2 alloy towers. You can see there the used has gone up to 2 now. Estimated 2, used 2. So if I change that to 2, alright, not 22 but 2, alright, then that used, the list up top, the estimated used goes up to 3, alright, but it doesn't actually recalculate the actual total, because that's actually what was estimated. Alright, but we only want 1 there. Alright, now I'm going to select an item that wasn't in the estimate. Let's have a cement mixer on daily. I've got a reason for doing this, but I'll explain. Now we only want 1 cement mixer. Alright. Now we're going to have that on between 15th, 3 days. Alright. So let's select Monday 15th to the 17th, 3 days. And that's basically all we got to do. That's you can add that when you actually start the job, create this list, and then create the actual purchase order as and when you go, because it's designed so you can actually do that, or you can create them as you need them. Right, now let's just create a purchase order. You'll notice that there's 2 items with the same name here. Alright, that's the same product. The purchase order will not allow you to actually add 2 individual items in the list. Alright, it'll allow you to actually add product quantity number, blah blah, but it won't allow you to actually add the same item twice in the list. Right, so if I click it, you can only add one. Right, so but we don't want to order that now anyway. So let's just I'll close that list. I just made a mess of it. Right, selecting the supplier will cause you to get another message saying you should select an item from the list before you select a supplier. It's been pretty well protected to stop you from making mistakes that I made myself, to be honest. That's how I corrected them. Right, now also there's another mistake that could be made. You could select the wrong supplier for the actual product, i.e. a supplier doesn't supply what you actually indicated above here. So now it tells you what this supplier doesn't supply. Right, so it says please select another supplier. It resets the list for you, so you have to go like that. Now I know that's the supplier for those 2 particular items, and it's just a matter of like clicking the button, create a purchase order, click yes, and it's all created for you. You know, if you want to, I'd say, if you're on the phone, then you're on the phone. You notice on this purchase order it's different to the other ones. Namely, here there's days instead of BK back order. All right, this uses that as days, so it works out. I'll go over that in a minute. You also notice that the actual description has been changed. It's not only got the actual item, it's got the dates between as well. So if you print this and you take it to the actual supplier, it's got it in writing, black and white, what days you need it for. Alright, the actual item. This supplier, if I change that to 5 or 6, right, nothing will happen, right? But on the daily is now a system item on the actual what are they called? I'll just quickly go and see. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, the unit type. The daily is now a system item. So if you can't actually edit daily, alright? If you notice there. Let's go back to the actual work order. Right. Now if you want to view the actual purchase order, because I've just gone halfway through it, changed to go and remember what the product was. Click that button there, and that'll bring up that purchase order for you, so you can continue working with it. Because it's not been marked complete yet, you can continue working with it. So now, as you're on a new phone with the supplier, you need it for the 15th because that's the first date there, and also the actual dates there. If it's only one day, it will just come with one date, so it works it out for you. But the thing I was going to try and show you was, if I change this, at the moment it's 3 days, cost of £12, quantity 1 is £12, alright? But if I change that to 4, quantity 1, see it changed it all. That will only work with a Hire Equipmet purchase order, which each purchase order is tagged with whatever you're actually doing at the time of creating it. But this is created from the Hire system, so it's tagged with Hire purchase order number, alright? And if I change that to, that'll still work. Alright, so if you decide you need 2 cement mixers for 4 days, it'll calculate it for you. So it'll give you, but we don't need that, and we only want it for 3 days. So you see, it's just quite easy to do. The other thing is, as you wouldn't be actually having the items delivered to your house, or it's not likely you have like a cement mixer delivered to your house. You're probably going to want it delivered to the actual site. So we can change the ship to address to the actual site address. So, and obviously you can have it delivered to me, Mick, my number. Alright, and that now, as you're on the phone, you've given all the information to the actual hire company, supplier, blah blah, and they've promised they can deliver it by that date. Alright, that's all done. Now you close that. You'll notice now all these in the actual bottom list here, these items have gone blue. Alright, two of them have gone blue because we've actually used them. Right, they've had purchase orders created. As I showed you before, you can actually click the purchase order and it'll open the purchase order. Alright, now this one hasn't, the bottom one, because it's still black. Now if I open the purchase order again, you see the two items we created aren't there anymore. Alright, because they've been used, so you can't reuse something. So if you want to add another item, alright, you need to actually create another entry here, down the bottom. Alright. The other thing was, I made a mistake. You can edit a mistake, and alright, you can edit a mistake. There's one other item that's needed on this particular purchase order that I only just thought about, and that is the supplier. This particular supplier will require you to have an additional item required, an RCD breaker. If you can't prove you've actually got a good one, then the supplier might say you need one, because we're getting a 240 volt cement mixer. Alright, they require you to have it's all the health and safety. They require you actually have that, and that's how much it costs. So that's basically it. Alright, cheers, bye.